We have Cantor equity partners, and an explosive breakout like this is not something I normally chase, but they are building a bit of a treasury akin to MicroStrategy, so it is an interesting one. The thing with analyzing this from a TA perspective is that there's no historical trading data in this range, so it's really hard to build a thesis of where support and resistance could come in outside of maybe this little zone right here. But to help me, I will also bring up the 50% tool. So what I use for that, just right here, the third option down on the left on TradingView, I will go to the Fib Retracement tool. And if you bring this up for the first time, it'll have probably about 8 different lines on it for you. What I do is I go into the settings and I turn off all the levels except for 0, 50%, and 100%, because those are the most important levels for me in my trading on the Fib Retracement tool. And then you can change the background colors, and I just like to go with the green and red to let me know that, hey, things are strong in the upper half and weak in the lower half. So if I go back to that tool and we just draw it from the very top of this move at just under $60, and then we go down to where we broke out here, that would put the 50% right here at $35 and change. So anything above 35 I would consider stronger, and I would have loved to see this daily candle close in the stronger half of the range. It's okay for it to dip down, but the fact that we close down here is showing me a bit of weakness. Now we are into this key support, and if we consolidate under here and can't push through, that would be a signal to me that we're not finding strength in this chart. And then I would look to the downside, and since there's not much support, I would be looking to this gap fill here as the next logical place of support at $17.95, so $18. So quite a bit of a drop from where we are right now. We were about 32 after hours, so this has to do some work. If it can get back above and consolidate above this 50%, I would feel much better about this. I wouldn't expect volatility to come out of a stock like this, though. When things have explosive moves like this and a ton of volatility in either direction, I mean, just measuring the drop today was down as much as 34%. So I would not expect the volatility to come out of this. This can be a great trading vehicle if you're day trading when there's this kind of volatility, but it can also be risky. So set your levels. If this consolidates above 50% and you believe in this and you want to see where it can go, maybe you want to build a little position. If it can't get above that 50%, perhaps you want to set your entry down here at, and maybe you front run this at like $18, right? And then you could build a position at a much better cost basis and then see where it goes once they actually build their treasury.